My friends, today we're gonna do this magazine, okay? January 1977, Insólito.
I'm not gonna stand up and scare it.
Joaquim Fernandes. And we're gonna go right into it, guys. Oh my god, this is huge. Oh my god, this is huge, guys. Huge. Okay, so they're talking about 19th of
Was it
September.
about quarter of the way out? Was it about quarter of the way out? Oh.
What happened on this night? Okay, so this happened at Costa de Caparica in Portugal. It's more or less near the capital, okay? A bit south of the capital. The witnesses was José Julio, 25-year-old student, and Gilberto Aires, 26 years old. He worked in the hotel. Time 2:20 in the morning. Witnesses were walking near the beach when something got their attention. A luminous dot with a strong intensity. Luminous dot shining. It was high in altitude and moving very quickly. The phenomenon was seen initially as a luminous dot at an approximate distance of 5 kilometers at an altitude about 1,000 meters. The luminous dot was dislocating rapidly and horizontally in a rectilinear trajectory. From south to north,
Yeah, alright, don't rub it in, Dad.
the luminosity was green and white at a very bright intensity.
I had one.
The size
I had one, but I didn't land it.
through the witnesses was similar to a Nivea ball, which we have on the beaches. I don't know if you have the big Nivea balls on the beach.
Johnny said,
Their size is about, I don't know, 1.5 meters.
He said, except the casters,
Diameter.
Casters, he's a bastard.
During this dislocation, it projected on the back part a big brightness, orangey, that it divided in 3 smaller luminous spots.
I'm not on that choo-choo train.
From the same color, less intense, that disappeared after a few seconds. These luminous spots looked like a sort of flames with a characteristic oblong shape. This fact repeated more than once, having then transformed the dot initially seen as discoidal luminous, maintaining the color green and white. This agglomerate stopped being observed after 2 minutes after it was
waylaid.
After it was hidden by a building that was in the way. The witness A, he felt disturbances, ocular disturbances, due to the strong luminous intensity of the object, photophobia under brackets. No sound was heard,
Johnny, and she's just come
or
back in
no
as well.
other secondary phenomenon was registered during the whole observation. After the discussion of what happened, various hypotheses of explanation were tried to be put into action by the witnesses, with not very good result. On the next day, we're listening and watching my brother and sister, Nick and Mick, from
I'm going to call it because my battery's getting low.
Yeah.
Right Touch of Fishing,
I'll leave you
but
on
their
for a couple
name
of
is
minutes to say
Art of
goodbye to
Fishing.
everybody, but I'm not catching anything because my battery's getting low, so...
Johnny, you were right, my brother. Their name is Art of Fishing. The next day they were intrigued.
Take care, Jamie Bistrin.
Jamie, love you, Jamie.
Drive it, bro. Big love. Love chat.
Jamie, love you, my brother.
Yeah.
So the next day, they were intrigued and they contacted the airport of the capital, Portela,
Thanks everybody that's coming
having
today.
been said to them that it could have been an artificial satellite.
Matt, stop putting trains up.
At a big velocity,
Stick a train up your bum if you're not
and
careful.
advised for more observations.
Get out fishing, you.
The next day they tried, but there was nothing as evident, you know. They were pretty lucky the first time. Observation, Miraflores, Lisbon.
Thanks, Adrian.
This is another story.
Love you too,
In
Nikki.
Miraflores, Lisbon, witnesses Maria,
Thanks, Matt.
33.
Goodbye.
She worked at a fair. João Maria, 28 years old, engineer.
Adrian.
Plus 5 witnesses not identified. A local of the sighting, residential area of Miraflores, hour 2 and 15.
Oh,
There were 7 people that witnessed the appearing of the phenomenon on the 19th of September of that year.
love you too, Beast.
Okay, where
No,
should
don't
have
join them in
it
with
should
the
say
trains.
the
Right,
year
I'm going to go.
of that year. It doesn't say the year.
Nothing's wrong with trains, but if you don't catch anything, you're on the...
7 kilometers.
Right,
There
thanks
was
everybody
happening
for coming in.
a big fair.
Thanks, Johnny Smallpepper.
Mary noticed suddenly when she looked
Lots of love and
to
hugs
engineer João, parallelly commander of his tripulation, and some dozen of people that were several people, even engineer John,
Bye.
witnessed something that they could not never.
3, 2, 1.
Love you, Nick and Mick. Big hugs. See you soon, my brothers.
Bye.
Just saying goodbye to my brother and sister. Oh, this guy is the guy who who destroys cars. Think before you, I don't know what. But it's interesting. I've been watching him. He grinds them cars every day. Okay, we're gonna hang a little bit with Miss Daisy, okay? Daisy May.
Hector's the funniest person I know, right? Hector's funny.
Daisy May,
People just can't
be
take a joke.
prepared to be John Pete, sister.
Yeah. Hector's just having fun, guys. Johnny says, hello, Inga and Sona, what's new? Roger Blair says, hey, Maddie. Nate says, I can't believe you want to
Roger is here as well, my brother.
My house is haunted. My teenager is the quiet
Okay,
type who
so
self-inflicts himself, and these negative energies are causing me to lose my mind.
Engineer John, he says that it was 2:45 in the morning when he saw a very intense light on the triangle of the coast of Caparica.
All right, Nate.
Montijo.
What's the good news?
Maria suggested with his very surprised look, looks at this luminous object through the window. A white object.
John P, how's it going, John? Thanks for being here, John. Jenny says, can take joke everyone has their own opinion. Yes, everybody has their opinion, Jenny, that's true. But nobody's being a bully, and I don't want to ever hear that somebody is. Because nobody here is being a bully. Urban says, John P, how's your mom? Is she home from the hospital? Roger says, hi, John P. Someone says, Jenny, no, he's not. John P in the house, that's right. No. John says, gave flowers to Rubberneck. Hi, Inga. Inga says, hi, Uncle.
Okay.
How's John in Portugal? How's my friend John doing in Portugal? Maddie, it's a bully, Miss Daisy. She won't make me her bread. John says, I'm doing great. Jenny, you shouldn't let your opinion hurt other people. Just saying. Believe me, Jenny, I'm the nicest I can ever be around Miss Daisy. We love you, Hector. John sending us love. Thank you, John. Got Italy coming in now. I'm all over Western Europe, Uncle. How cool. Good job, John. She probably loved it. You gave her flowers. I love that.
Thank you, sister.
Making UFO videos and listening. Thank you, John.
So they saw a white object, very luminous, with a little bit of blue, and it left a trace of a little red, close to clear rose,
Johnny's talking to himself. No.
respective velocity. Just say hello to some.
Yes, you are allowed your own opinion, Jenny. Yes. Yes, you are.
So the velocity was about 2 to 3 times quicker than an airplane. The appearing of the object processed, followed as the engineer. It started very quickly with such projection of light that you could attribute it to possible disintegration. That light was of ambulatory nature, so it was moving, extraordinary, intense, and non-scintillant. Suddenly, very knitted, surges a sound of an airplane. In the opinion of Engineer John, the airplane, commanded by Commander Eloy, made a maneuver to get away from the way of these lights, because it was caught on surprise. Following the same declarations, the airplane was gaining altitude, and the object had elevated altitude in the precise moment as it disappeared. Engineer John affirms that the possible disintegration of the object makes him remember a sort of a falling star when it enters the atmosphere and then it catches fire.
Everyone does not
The phenomenon
get out
left
to see
witnesses
That's right, Jenny.
the
That's right,
images
Jenny.
the image
Jenny, how
of
about this?
an object composed of
How about we
3
start with
lights
that?
in a vertical
Hi,
plane
Jenny.
and the other 2 in
This is the Daisy Mae
horizontal,
channel. I'm Daisy's mom.
forming a
Welcome,
sort of
Jenny.
cross.
How about we
When the
start?
observators
Oh,
dislocated
yep, there's a stupid mouse
to
inside
the
my
balcony,
speaker. Oh no.
the lights were already
They
decomposing,
chew
leaving
wires, don't
a
they?
trace that was
They
disappearing
do. That's right. Let's start
at
over
the
with Jenny,
distance
everybody.
as it was gaining distance. The object
Jenny.
made an angle of 45 degrees to the
What you
right,
gonna do
from
when
the
they
right
come
to the
for you,
left,
bad boys, bad
passing
boys?
right in
What
front
you
of
gonna
the airplane,
do? What you gonna
leaving
do?
a trace of smoke. Even though the night was a
Some
little
people say,
bit
John, I'll
dark,
never understand that mentality.
you could see the presence of
Lisa says, hi, Jenny, welcome. Aw,
clouds.
thank you, Lisa.
When we started
Hi,
to
Jenny,
see it,
welcome, says Lisa. Yep,
it was
second
of a
that. Hi, Jenny.
white bluish
Well,
color.
we got off on the wrong foot, and we're
But
correct
when
that
we
right
saw it leaving,
Uncle
it
says they
left
chew
some
everything, the little turds.
orangey
Little mouses
lights.
or turdies.
At the time,
Roger
as
Blair
the
says, Uncle,
object
is it a mouse or a gremlin?
disappeared,
Is there
the
such a thing as a
first
gremlin?
light and the first when the object disappeared and the first light
They haven't
appeared
found
of
me
the
yet.
airplane,
No, they were coming for me,
me
says
and
Johnny.
Commander Eloy
Poor
thought
Uncle.
he saw the
You
airplane,
guys are
so
fun.
we called for the tower of control.
Thank you for being here on
The
this Saturday
witnesses
morning,
then
everybody.
insisted that they didn't see any form that you could identify with that object known. They say the object was strange in its disappearance. It had a sort of disintegration sensation.
Hi, Roger.
It didn't have
Hector says,
any
LOL,
sort of radio
Maggie says,
turned.
LOL, Johnny.
I didn't have the radio turned on, so they didn't notice any interferences. They do not doubt,
Maggie says, that's
therefore,
true, Jenny, but here we all
that
respect
the
each other.
phenomenon was observed and that
Calm channel, no dramas here, just cool, nice
it
chat.
was
Exactly.
what people say it is a
And if you don't like
UFO.
somebody, then you
Meanwhile,
just move on.
engineer John doubts that it was just an
But
object
sometimes
or
there's
more than one,
sometimes something is said and somebody takes it the wrong way.
difficultating then the
So I
calculus
don't
of
wanna-
its
I don't like when
dimensions.
people take things the wrong way.
Maria remembers that the lights occupied a very big area
The
and
Hector's very
there
handsome.
was a big
I'd love to
distance
hear your voice
between
this morning,
them.
Miss Casey. Thank you, Hector.
It confesses,
Johnny says, I love peanut
she
butter. Oh,
confesses
that's the peanut butter trap under the seat.
that
Oh,
initially
squirrel
they
in that
thought the
truck.
phenomenon
Oh,
was
jeez Louise.
an airplane that was falling.
Yes, really?
Mas vê aqui a menina que eu preciso ver onde é que está o meu telefone para me saber.
Papa says, nah, if it was a gremlin, my totem would have got him.
Okay, so guys, these were the 2 cases, and soon I will be presenting one. Oh my god, it's at least 8 cases, guys, okay? So this is the book, this is the magazine we're doing, guys. Insólito. Witnesses in 1973, Carter promises the end of the secret of UFOs. Professor Hynek, NASA possesses evidence of the existence of UFOs. John P. loves you. Stay blessed. Blessed weekend. Big hugs.